Morning. Happy Friday. Good morning, guys. Can you guys hear the music? I'm trying something new. I'm trying. Okay, so happy Friday. Ooh, what a move yesterday at the end of the day. Crazy, crazy move. So, I'm still holding I'm holding some runners on Nvidia 420 puts. I have only two. No music? What? Okay, so I'll try after. I'll try a little bit later. So I have I took profits on the 320 contracts on Microsoft puts. I'm holding the 315 for next week. I'm probably gonna take profits at market open because I see 313 being a support on Microsoft. I know support, like I think the market doesn't know what support is right now, but I'm just gonna lock profits. Also I have Nvidia 420. I took profits on the 430 and I'm only holding two runners on the 420 puts. On those one, I'm gonna take profits at open because Nvidia's kind of holding 426, and yeah, and it's Friday. You guys know how I feel about Fridays. Um, I'm not on Netflix for next week. I don't have any. Sadly, I don't have any anymore. Any for next week. I only had a weeklies, and I only have one left. And I'm probably gonna sell that one too, obviously. At open because yeah, I just wanna lock profits and be happy and just finish my day, my week very very green. If you are on my Discord, you should know what's my next play, what's my possible next swing trade that I'm looking to enter today. I need to enter today because it has earnings next week. So yeah, I'll be looking Lulu for that, for a swing trade. The only thing that I don't like about Lulu is that it has earnings on Wednesday. So I need a good entry today so I can swing that one. Um this is what I want to see on Lulu. I want to see Lulu bouncing in the morning so I can enter puts and then I can take some profits at the end of the day and then on Monday and Tuesday. But I don't know. That will be too perfect. But we'll see. So, yeah, this week it's been amazing for me, so I'm not looking to trade much. Only taking profits. Maybe if Lulu gives me a good entry, I'll take that swing. If not, I'm not gonna play anything. Maybe some spy or QQQ scalps, but I don't know. I don't feel like I need to trade today. I don't feel the need to trade today. The market's just dead. Like I would love to see some type of bounce to yesterday's low on anything, on SPY or QQQ. I would love to see that on AMD. Would love to see AMD going to yesterday's low or 106 so we can play the rejection there. Is it gonna happen? I don't know. Or Nvidia 435 rejection, it will be nice also. But yeah, so a gap fill, it will be nice. So on everything, if we feel this gap, the gap that the market made this morning, and then we go back up till yesterday's low on everything, and then we play the reaction there. But I don't know, SPY is dying, it's just dead. And being like the market's been down so much the past 3 days, and then today also it's this is kind of like a $3 gap. That's a lot. Like the market's been down the past this week from 440, almost 447 to 433. That's more than $10 on SPY, and that's a lot. That's too much. That's too much. So I'm kind of afraid to keep playing puts because I can see the market out of nowhere give us like a huge bounce. And we have Jackson Hole next week. Microsoft is already bouncing here. I don't like this bounce. I don't want to see that bounce on Microsoft. Okay. Okay, I'm taking my profits here on Netflix, Microsoft, Nvidia. Damn, AMD is just dead. I would love to see the market fill in the gap. That would be like perfect. Perfect for a put entry. Let's see. I'm gonna take something a little bit risky, QQQ calls for today. The 356. QQQ is right at support. I wanna see this gap getting filled here. AMD is crazy weak. Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna play AMD today because it's too weak compared to the rest of the market, and I wanted AMD to just jump to yesterday's low. So I'm gonna put an alert on AMD. If goes near yesterday's low, I'll be looking to play puts there. But so far it's looking just it's trying to just go down. Mm. Nvidia is very weak, so that's gonna drag the market down. I don't know what's Broadcom, honestly. Ooh, Nvidia. Nvidia is extremely weak. I got QQQ puts, and those puts, even though the market is going down, those puts are up 30%. That's insane. Oh, I got puts. I was trying to get calls. That's insane. Oopsie. Okay, I'm just gonna leave them. Let's see. Oh, okay, wait. I need to get my calls. 356. Fucking, I got puts instead of calls by mistake. Okay, now I got my calls on QQQ. Nvidia is just dead. Let's see. Okay, so I'm on the Q 356 calls. Yeah. But I think it's gonna have a lot of trouble. I don't recommend that play because Microsoft is dying, Nvidia is looking weak. AM, what's the other? Meta is also dying here. Let's see. But the risk to reward here is too good for a scalp. And my stop loss is use 355 as resistance. Yeah, 0 DTE. Mm. I think the market should go high and just fill the gap here, this morning gap, and then maybe reject there. But that's why I got a cool calls here, even though it's like I know it's against the trend, but the risk to reward here was too good. Nvidia is extremely weak. Doesn't matter what's my average because I called out the trade and I got puts instead of call and then I entered calls. So it doesn't matter what's my average. You guys should have a better entry than me. Well, I don't know because the market then went down and I got here. Google's under 129. I need Google to lose 128. Yeah, 128. I need Google to be under 128. Nvidia is dead. Okay, so Microsoft is rejecting there. Nvidia looking definitely weak. Microsoft is rejecting there. I'm gonna start adding to Lulu for next week. Puts 370. The perfect entry will be around 480. I'm sorry, 380, but I'm just gonna start adding here. And I know this one is a little expensive, so you guys could do spreads. Okay, Google is at, let's see, 128. Ooh, here's where I like Google. Okay, I want to see a clear rejection here and then break and retest because that's the gap. Okay, so Google is getting interesting here. We'll see. I think as long as the Q and SPY are holding this morning low, we can still have a bounce out of nowhere. I would love to see QQQ and SPY filling this gap. Enter input here after the gap fill, it will be like perfect. I don't know, as close as in the money as possible. It's gonna be oh, it could be a swing trade Google, but I don't know. Yeah, I'll take Google for next week. 128, 127. I don't know, as close as in the money as possible. Today's I feel like kinda weird. SPY and QQ holding, Meta is losing it, Google is red. Let's see what Apple is doing. Apple is going down, so that's definitely gonna drag the market down. But look this bounce on Google. Have a great weekend. Yeah. Okay. Are we gonna fill this gap or not? Let's see. Bye. Mm, mm, mm. Google could still go high here and reject, but I will wait until it really breaks 128 and use it as resistance. Yeah. Morning. Wait, I need to like I can't look anything else right now because I'm really looking the queue, my trade. I'll look shop in a little bit. 20. Oof. Mm, I'm almost 30% up on those Q calls. Look, Google, this 5 minute candle here, that's a clear change of direction. I think it might go to VWAP there. I want to see Google using 128 as resistance. That will be my entry. I think I should have gotten SPY calls instead of the Q because the SPY it's been a little bit stronger than the Q the past few days. Tech is extremely weak. Meta is very, very weak. Let's see, let's see. Let's be patient here. But I think Google can be a good play if breaks 128 and use it as resistance. So far it's looking very bearish because it's rejecting this resistance here and it's trying to go to the VWAP and INMA, but it's having trouble there. Okay, I'm starting to get Google 128 puts, and if it goes higher, yeah, if it goes higher to VWAP and I see it rejecting VWAP, I'm gonna get more for next week because Google losing 128, I think it could go down and fill this entire gap. When you see guys blue zones on my charts, that those are gaps. The perfect entry will be with the Q and SPY filling the gap and then play the rejection there, because I think Google could still hold here. And I kind of feel like I'm chasing, but we'll see. I got the 127 Google puts for today also. Google is just very, very weak. The next support is the gap fill. That's the gap fill. It has a little bit of support around 126, but my PT is the entire gap. Let's see. Let's see what's Nvidia doing. Ooh, Nvidia's under 420. Okay, let's go with shop. That somebody was asking here. Shop looks just like the Q and Spy. It's just fighting here. They support, and I don't know if you're in puts or calls, but if you wanna enter puts, you either wait until breaks 51 like this pre-market low, or you wait until fill this gap and then play the rejection there. Like, you can do a lot of things. Also, if you want to play puts here, you can enter here and have your stop loss right here at morning high. If you want to play calls here, you can have your stop loss. It will be this pre-market low and then play this gap. So you can do a lot of things with shop, but it's right in the middle. and like everything, it has a gap above, and it's, yeah, it's in the middle. Like it has a huge gap, like it had a huge gap because of earnings from 50, this jump here till 48. I think if shop can go to yesterday's low, it will be a really good entry for a swing trade for puts, just to play the gap. But I don't know, the market is fighting this support. It's fighting this support. I think today it will be a good day just to be patient and wait to see if SPY or QQQ, if SPY is gonna fill the gap and then play the rejection there, or wait until loses today's low, like morning low, and play puts there, because right now it's in the middle. Microsoft is kind of holding here. Google is very weak. Meta is very, very weak. Um, if the Q loses here, Google just gonna die, and I'm gonna get out of my runners. I took a little bit of profit on this because I didn't like this rejection here. But if loses this morning low, I'm gonna get out of my runner. So far, it's looking very bearish. And honestly, I should have gotten SPY calls instead of the Q, because the SPY is a little bit stronger than the Q. Also, we need to remember that playing calls in this market is going against the market. It's only for a quick scalp. There's no way on this market I will like swing trade calls. Yeah, Google, beautiful. Lulu also looking weak. Microsoft is losing this. Well, we'll see. Microsoft, if Microsoft loses pre-market low, it can go to 307. Yeah, 308, 307, around there. Yeah, of course, time. DK if you're playing 0DT. That's why I took Lulu next week. Most of my position on Google is also for next week. I have a few. I only have four, I'm sorry, five contracts for today on Google. Those are up 70%, and I have 15 for next week, and those are up 18%. In Lulu, it's up only 2%. – Microsoft is losing pre-market low. That's another one. It can be a good put play. Okay. So, what are you guys playing today? How it's going so far? Morning. Mhm. CAD, CAD. Ooh, CAD can fill the gap. Watch the gap here on CAD. That's what I can see on CAD. So if loses this low, it's gonna fill the gap till 265.50. Let's see what it's AMD doing. Ooh, AMD is trying to bounce. Ooh, it's at 104. Why my alert didn't work out? Okay, I'm watching this AMD here. I like this AMD bounce. I'm gonna get AMD puts, but I think AMD can go higher. It's gonna be for next week. I like that rejection on 104, which was around yesterday's low. And it's kind of looking a little bit bullish here. It looks like it's kind of making a flag. So, but also I want to point out that playing a swing put here is very risky. Even though the trend, it's our friend, the trend is down. I think the market is gonna have one of these days is gonna have like a big bounce day, or at least it's gonna have like a 2, maybe 3 days that are green, because it's not normal to go down so much so fast. So again, playing a swing put play and call, I think right now it's extremely risky. Extremely risky. I think if you want to play puts, the perfect entry will be. I know I said it like 1,000 times, but the perfect entry will be a gap fill on the Q and a spy, and then play the rejection there. Yeah, I know the elevator down. I will say the window out right now, but still, we always need to see like what's our risk to reward ratio. Like risk to reward playing puts right now is not that good. Playing calls like swing puts or call, I think it's very risky. Okay, so Meta is trying to hold 276. AMD is trying to hold 103. The Q and SPY are holding this low here, which I think the market might fill the gap, but I don't know. Google is trying to hold here too. Let me see something. Okay, I can see, yeah, Google has a little bit of support around 127. You have these 2 weeks here, a little bit of support on Google, but I think the big support here will be 126, but we'll see. Let's see what's Apple doing. Apple is holding very good. I think Apple, yeah, Apple is trying. I think Apple is gonna try to go and fill the gap. If that happens, it's gonna help SPY and the Q bouncing. I think right now we're like in the middle of a range that we need either to lose today's low or fill the gap that the market made this morning. And Apple looks like it wants to do that. Looks like it wants to fill the gap. And I think that would be very healthy for the market. Yeah, the Q, look how the Q is holding. You wanna see Google rejecting here. The Q looks, this 5 minutes here, it looks like a head and shoulder. And you guys know what I think about head and shoulders on downtrend. That would be perfect for our AMD and Google puts. Come on, give me the flush. That, I think if the Q is gonna lose it here, that AMD put entry was like perfect. Damn, Microsoft is just dying. Come on, Google, just die here. Oof. Anybody play this head and shoulder on the Q? Ooh, Microsoft is just dead. Just dead. Lost the 313. What? Nice. Well, the thing is, you should have played the Q. Remember, I said it before. If you're playing calls, you want to play the strongest one, which is right now SPY. If you're playing puts, you want to play the weakest one, which is Google. So when it comes to SPY and QQQ, so if SPY is strong and you think the market is gonna bounce, you wanna play SPY calls, which that's why I think I did bad. And if you wanna play puts, QQQ is weaker than SPY right now, so you wanna play puts on the Q. That's how we should, like, that's how, I think that's how trading works. Like you should see trading like that. If you wanna play puts, you don't wanna play puts on the strongest one. You wanna play puts on the weakest. And that's a strong bounce there. The market is holding because I think because of Apple. Apple is holding very good. Look at this 355 bounce there on the Q. We want to see a rejection there of the VWAP and INMA. Yeah, it's stronger than SPY is stronger than the Q. This move here, this strong bounce here, is telling me that the market doesn't want to lose this support, this morning low. Um, a short squeeze, it will be on highly short um stocks. Like most of the time are penny stocks. I wouldn't say SPY or out or a Q. It will be like you will get a short squeeze. I think the market's gonna go for the gap fill. That will be the healthiest thing ever. Going for the gap. Sadly, I took profits on those Nvidia puts at market open. Look, this 50-minute chart here on the Q is looking very bullish. Same with SPY. The Q is looking very bullish. Both the Q and SPY. So I think we're gonna spike Like maybe we stay a little bit here, but I think the market's trying to like fill the gap. Mm, if you had weekly, I don't see any problem with taking profit at market open. Like I took profits on Nvidia when the market opened because though there's nothing you can do if you're holding zero DTE. Like I don't think that's anything bad. In fact, I think it's bad that you're thinking that taking profit on a zero DTE fast is bad. Remember, we on trading, we're here to make money. Like it's impossible for us to do like the perfect entry, perfect exit, uh getting the entire move. That never gonna happen. Like trading, we're making money. So if you're holding zero DT, you need to take your profits fast. Like there's no way you will be like holding in any if you think you're gonna hold and take the entire move, that's a lie. Nobody takes the entire move when trading. Don't feel bad on taking profits. If you tell me that you were swing trading and that you already had like you have like maybe a week out contract, 2 weeks out, yeah, I will tell you that's a problem because you're selling just because you're seeing green. But with zero DTE, you need to take profit fast. What you could have done is selling those and then re-enter new ones for next week. But if you see yourself selling like early constantly, yeah, you need to work on that. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I think next week I'm gonna try it with futures. I already opened a Apex account. I need to link it to my trading view. But I'm not gonna do futures here on the live like the first few weeks. I'm just gonna trade futures like so I'm gonna go to my futures chart, just put alert whatever I see a good setup and then not look it ever again, and just whenever my alerts pop off I will see if I want to take that trade or not, and that's it. But I don't want to like I don't think I'm gonna like do like I don't think I'm gonna be watching futures chart all day or in the morning. But I do like that future has no time decay. That's very very good. No, I haven't paper trading. No, but I'm going to like I don't know. I'm just thinking about trading futures. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but yeah, I need to start like watching YouTube videos that explain me how futures work. Mm, but reading the charts is pretty much the same. Doesn't matter if you're trading futures, options, stocks, penny stocks, forex, crypto, everything's the same when it comes to charts. Ooh, okay. Thank you. I didn't know that future had Commissions on both sides. We want to see Google rejecting here. We want to see Google keep using the 90 MA as resistance. What I like about futures is that it had no time decay. Also, I think it's better for taxes. So if I nailed futures, I'm gonna change to futures. Also because I think it would be way easier to just trade ES and forget about everything else. 120 is too far out of the money. Google doesn't move that fast. You can get it like $20 is nothing, but yeah, 120 is too far out of the money because Google move very like doesn't move too like yeah. It takes a lot. It's gonna take a lot for Google to go to 120. But of course, if keeps going lower, those contracts are gonna gain premium, and just make sure to sell before like on Wednesday or maybe Monday. Ooh, I don't know what's that Micros Mini. I don't know what's that. So that's why I need to learn a little bit. I'm gonna watch on the weekend. I'm gonna watch a lot of videos about futures so I can understand how those contracts works. Mm, but I think it's crazy that I see people trading like 10, 20 accounts at the same time. That's funny. So you can make a lot, but you can also lose a lot. AMD is at this 104. Like, let's see how AMD is gonna react here. It's at pre-market high. It's looking pretty bullish, but it has this resistance here. Yesterday's low. Let's see how it's gonna react there. It's right at the gap. But I think AMD, if the market is really gonna like bounce here, AMD would really want it. I like how weak Google is. Yeah, AMD is very strong. I don't like that. Okay, so now this kind of looks like a head and shoulder on SPY, but the bigger time frame is looking bullish. Like the 15 minutes looking bullish, very bullish, and kind of looks like a head and shoulder, but also could be just a flag. So let's see which one. I think it's gonna break out because on bigger time frame is looking bullish. Yeah, we need, like, if you want to work with me regardless, taking profit early, we can do a one-on-one video call. You have the entire info on my Discord. Well, if you're, I already took profit on Google 0 DTE, so I'm good with that. And for the next week, I'm gonna wait to see. I don't know. You can use 128. It depends how many contracts you have. It depends if you wanna, like, if you're feeling risky, you can use 128 to use it as support, or you can wait until see if the market is gonna fill the gap and reject there. Like, you can use a few things. I'm just gonna wait to see if the market is gonna fill the gap and reject there, and that's a big stop loss. So again, it depends how you want to trade that. It's up to you, and regardless your account size. Yeah, the best entry is the gap fill, but you need to wait until see if it's really looking bearish. It's not only because it's not only that you see the gap and then just enter puts there. No, you need to wait to see if it's really looking bearish, because it could fill the gap and then use it as support, and it's gonna keep going higher. I'm already in puts, and I said it's a bad entry. Like I said, it's better to wait for the gap fill. So you have the gap fill right now, but the market is looking bullish. So the if QQQ is gonna go up and fill the gap, AMD is gonna keep going higher. Mm. I'm not gonna trade a stock that cost $800. Like, I'm not gonna trade that. The contracts are too expensive for something that I don't see worth it. The Q calls are up 100%. I'm gonna take a little bit more profit there. 100% on the Q calls. That's more than enough. And I'm just gonna leave two runners. When you see me looking down like this, it's because I have my phone here and I'm trading with my phone. Let's see if Apple is gonna reject here. That's the gap fill. Well, it's already kinda filled the gap. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, guys, remember to like the video. Let's see. I think it's very important this level here to watch what Apple is gonna do. Because 174, it's around yesterday's low, that's a gap fill, and that's previous support. Yeah, that I think the play today was just being patient. Because if I always like to look back and see how was the market moving. The market was definitely bullish. Like it was holding morning low, which is pre-market low. That's bullish and never lost that support. And look, the 15 minutes here on the Q, same thing. Holding this 355 level that I have here, which is support. You have pre-market low is around 355.25, and it never lost that support. In fact, just looking the 5-minute candle is telling you that it really like this support with this rejection here, these wicks here. Those wicks are very bullish. Yeah, I think it's better to wait a clear rejection there for AMD. We want to see Google rejecting here, because if this 50 minute candle starts using this previous resistance and support, that's very bullish and that's a change of direction. Like we want to see Google keep rejecting this 128 level. So far it looks like it's rejecting. We want to see these candles here rejecting 128, which it looks like it's gonna do because this 5 minute candle is a clear rejection of that level. What is pretty sure is playing like today, playing 0DT here on this mess. Even if you're writing calls or puts, you're losing money. If you don't take profits, like let's just say on calls, I took profits around here, I took profits around here, and I'm probably gonna get all out, even if it's still, I'm almost like I'm 90% out. But if it keeps like moving around here, even though I think it's gonna keep going higher, I need to sell that position. Okay, that's a good reaction on AMD. The thing is, like, the Q is using previous resistance. It's kind of using it right now as support, and the same with SPY. Yeah, the market is using previous this resistance here as support. You want to see it going lower, so it's gonna help Google rejecting 128. I don't recommend right now AMD, but I have puts. But AMD is looking bullish. AMD is looking bullish. You want to wait for confirmation that this level is really acting as resistance. So far, it's acting as support. Tesla, yeah, Tesla is weak, but Tesla again is kind of in the middle. You either want to play puts if loses pre-market low, which is the same support of this morning low, or you want to wait until fills the gap. But right here is right in the middle, and it's a mess. So I will not play Tesla right now. I will wait. future, but we lost. Okay, now AMD is looking bearish because it's showing you a clear rejection of this level here. But again, the market is holding, so I don't know. We can still we like SPY and QQQ are doing nothing, so they're kind of looking bullish because they're using previous resistance as support, but it's very choppy. Is Desi on the voice or he already left? Okay, that's a beautiful rejection on Google, which it's what we want to see. Thanks, Mart. That's so cute. Nice. So yeah, the market is holding here. Tesla, the person that was asking about Tesla is near that support there. If loses that support, it's definitely gonna die here. Lulu is looking weak, even though it's holding morning low, but it's looking weak. with the market trying to go higher, Lulu is kind of like hanging there. Ooh, let's go for the snack of the day. Let's see what I have here. I have, oh, I'm gonna try this one because this brand, I've never tried this brand. It's called Power Bar or Protein Plus. I don't know which one. I think it's Power Bar. Is the chocolate peanut butter, 20 grams of protein, 210 grams, sorry, 210 calories, 210 calories, 6 grams of fat, 24 grams of carbs. Ooh, and but it has 12 grams of sugar. That's too high for a protein bar. It's this one. But it looks tasty. Mm. Mm. My average, I'm gonna tell you, on the queue. Let me check. I'm already all out, but it was 124. Yeah, on the queue 360, 356 call, 0 DTE, it was 124. Mm. So this one, it tastes pretty good. It honestly tastes like any other chocolate peanut butter protein bar, but it has 12 grams of sugar, which I don't like that. But it tastes very good. I do fasting. I In fact, the last I ate yesterday around 5, and this is my fast break. I'm breaking my fast right now. Yeah, I know sugar it's a problem for me because I'm big on sugar. Like I love sweet stuff. Hmm. So this one, it tastes very good. It's a little bit too sweet for my taste, but it's good. Damn, the market is moving fast now. It's going for that gap that I've been talking about the entire morning. Yeah, cool. Everything's gonna move. Yeah, I feel like sugar is like a drug. It's definitely a drug for me. So everything's gonna move in spine. You keep moving. So like I said, 128. If you're in zero DT, you should have taken profits already on Google. If you're swing trading, it depends what is your entry. It depends how many contracts you're holding. Also, it depends like what was your plan before entering. It depends like what's the size of your account. Like I said, you can use 128 as your stop loss. You can use the gap fill on QQQ and SPY as your stop loss. It's up to you. Probably. So yeah, I prefer something sweet than a chicken or steak. AMD is looking very bullish. Very. So Apple filled the gap. Let's see if it's gonna reject the gap or if it's gonna go lower. But the market is looking bullish today. Very bullish. I think the play today was just being patient and play the gap. That's it. I mean, I'm not surprised of this move because in the morning I said I want to see the gap get filled. So that was the play, playing the gap. I think tech is gonna move a lot today to the upside because okay, SPY is about very close to the gap, but the Q still has a long way to go, like $2 for the gap. And this is why I say wait for confirmation that the gap is acting as resistance because here the gap is clearly acting as support. If Google use the VWAP as support, it's gonna go, it could fill the gap to and go back to 130. So you wanna see Google rejecting here the VWAP. Okay, Apple just filled the gap. It's kind of rejecting there. 174 is a big level for Apple. Let's see if it's gonna keep using it as resistance or it's gonna break it and use it as support. Okay, so. Okay, so Apple filled the gap and is kind of acting as a rejection point there, but the Q and SPY still have a way to go for that. Let's see what Microsoft is doing, because if Apple and Microsoft are going higher, Microsoft still needs to go to 3 above 316 to fill the gap. Like the Q is moving very slow, but keep using previous resistance as support. So very choppy. The Q is very, very choppy. And we want to see that on Google. This is an ugly candle on AMD. Ugly. Yeah, today's OPEX. OPEX day. I mean, like I'm not like it doesn't it's not weird that the market is choppy today because and it's grinding to fill the gap. That's very normal. Today's Friday. Like you guys know what I feel about Fridays. Fridays are most of the time are very choppy. And we have OPEX, we had like the entire week going down very fast. So a bounce here is it's more than healthy. Yeah, 436 is the level to watch here. Okay, today's Friday. I'm done for the week. Like I'm done for today also. Um you guys watch how Spy and the Q is gonna react to the gap fill. So yeah, I'm in AMD and Lulu puts um for next week. So yeah, and Google also. I'm still holding Google. I want to see how the market is gonna react to this gap fill here. Uh, so yeah, see you guys on Monday. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Bye.